All right, so we got to get into the midterm. I did not realize this, but we are going to be modeling a mug that was it is a 3D object. Let's go to image plane here, import image. I already set up the I already set the project folder, so you would just want to put this image into the source images folder for your project folder for the class. And here it is. I'll turn off the grid so I can see it better. That's the mug. Like I said, I didn't realize this was a 3D image. I'll make it a little bit bigger, because this is pretty small. What's going on here? Okay, there you go. But it's at least partly 3D. You can see by looking at it that it's at least partly 3D. But we want to get this mug here. Looks like it's 8 sections around. We have these bands that are 8 sections around. And we can go ahead and make all this stuff. It's not going to be too difficult. We'll start with the central cylindrical part of the mug. That'll be the easy part. So we're going to make a cylinder. Wow, imagine that. It's a cylinder. Yay. And we will bring this down. You don't actually want to keep moving stuff. We could move the image plane up, maybe. But this is such a simple object that I'm going to kind of, let's go with 2.2 on that there, maybe. Such a simple object that it's not going to be a big deal if we have to rearrange some things, some of the 3D objects we create. We'll take the height, we'll click on that, and then middle click and drag. And we do want to have 8 subdivisions around. That way it matches what we see in the image. And that looks about right for the height. We're at 5.7. Looks like 5.7. Cool. And then turn off the grid here. All right. I'm going to have to add on caps here. So go 2. Edge, double click this. I'll scale it out, give some thickness to it, then go to the face here. Now remember, if you hold tab, you can click and drag and select everything. I'm just going to kind of bring this down here. Let's go to the side view and we'll turn on X-ray. Make it deep enough. Probably want to do the same thing on the bottom. Let's go to edge. We can come to the top view and look through here. Let's see. It's too wide. We'll match it up with what we already created. And go to face. Hold down tab and click and drag. And then we can extrude this up a little bit and in. Oop. Hold shift to extrude. And then the mug is thinner at the top than it is at the bottom. But it looks like it has like, let's go to object mode here. It's like curved in the middle. So we can kind of, do that stuff with it. I want to, I'm going to want to bevel this thing at this point. So let's bevel it. And we'll leave our fraction alone. We'll turn off our chamfer. But this gives me the option of making this sectional now. If I press 3, you can see each one of those individual parts of the mug are separated out like they are in the image that we're dealing with. So that's why I did that. We want to add on, well, I want to add one out here. And then we'll kind of curve it in. So it kind of is like that. That's kind of a cool shape. All right. So that is the main body of the mug. We did that. It wasn't very hard. And I think we can move on now to maybe the bands here that we have.